a job, and on the day one, your boss asks you, how will you reach out to millions of customers in a very, very cost effective way? And you're sitting alone at your desk and wondering, how do I reach out to so many customers in a cost effective way? And that's when it occurs to you that email marketing is the solution. You can reach out to a lot of customers at just 2 paisa per email. That's how cheap email marketing is, and that's why it is a powerful tool for marketers, and that's why millions of brands use it day in and day out to reach out to their customers. So, hello everyone, this is Nidhi Singh and welcome to Email Marketing Mini Course. We will talk about right from setting up goals and objectives for your email marketing to setting up email marketing strategy, collecting database, how to reach out to customer effectively, how to segment your database, how to craft a powerful subject line to mail body, and ultimately how to analyze the data and experiment, test and make your email marketing successful. Just like starting for any other campaign for email marketing, you need to start by setting up goals and objectives. The first step to do that will be deciding who is this email marketing campaign for. For example, is this for creating awareness about a product, or is it about involving more bookings for a restaurant? For example, if I am Zomato, I will think about what kind of email do I want to send. Via this objective, do I want to increase traffic on the website, or do I want to get direct sales? Before moving further, let's understand what are different types of emails. The first type of email that we are looking at is a newsletter. I follow this guy known as Eddie from Very Good Copy, and he sends me regular newsletters. It is packed with information. It covers featured articles and much more information on a recurring basis. What's a newsletter? It is something that is sent to your subscriber base to keep them engaged. You tell them about new product releases, send them promotions, offers, and basically a lot of helpful content so they stick around. Now, another and very well-known category is promotional category. This email is from Groupon, and as you can see, it is packed with offers and discovery of products and much more. Promotional kind of email is intended to make a sale, and that's why you see they have included ratings, cost right away, and how they are reducing cost, and then ultimately CTA after each offer. Another very important, which gets very high open rates, is transactional email. You see that I have received this email from Cred that says that your credit card payment is due on following date. Basically, transaction email is a category of email which is triggered on certain customer action. For example, if you have ordered on Zomato, then you will receive a mail for order confirmation. If you have made a password change on your app, you will get a alert for change in password, that your password has been reset. And if you have made a payment, you will get a transactional email saying your payment is received. And that's how transactional emails are highly opened, because it is very, very relevant to the customer. Another category is re-engagement email or retention email. What do you is re-engagement email, you ask? Well, re-engagement email is for customers who are not really actively participating in with your brand or product, and you try to send them a nudge by saying, hey, we saw that since last 6 months you have not been interacting with us, and we would like to give you a special deal or offer, maybe, so that you get interested in our product once again. So the basic objective of re-engagement is to bring these customers back into the fold and again start engaging with these customers. Many times you will use bait of offers, etc. to re-engage these customers. Other categories are like onboarding email. When you get onboarded by a brand, then you will get a series of email to tell you how to operate with that brand, how to activate the product, etc. And that's onboarding series. That's typically in initial days. For example, if you're buying from Zomato, they will send you a series of onboarding email, including, buy Zomato Gold membership, etc. Another series is abandoned cart, and that's something that Domino's uses very effectively. For example, if you were browsing their product page, and then you went to add to cart, you added a pizza, but you didn't end up buying that particular product. In such case, Domino's will send you an offer via email, or say via push notification and SMS as well, and then they will like to again hook you to buy their product, and that's called abandoned cart communications. And that's a very effective way of bringing back the customer to buy product that they were not really intending to buy. Other categories are like upsell and cross-sell email. Of course, all of these are further classification of promotional email itself. But yeah, upsell and cross-sell email, where the product, where you are already a Zomato customer, and then Zomato is trying to sell you Zomato Gold, right? And yeah, that's pretty much applicable on all the brands who are trying to sell you a higher value product. Now you have understood how to set email marketing goals and objective, and you have also understood what different types of emails are. Now it's time for you to build an email list. How do you build email list? Well, you are a new business and you don't have anything, and you have to start from scratch. The first thing you could do is you can have a website, and you can start collecting leads on your website by having a lead form. Another way is, but not really very great way, is to run ads. While running ads, you will spend a lot of money. So collecting just email IDs via showing ads is not as effective, but a lot of brands do it because they find it worth it. Another way is you show ads to make sale. For example, if you are Zomato, you show ads to buy food, and when they are buying food, you ask them to give their email ID. That's a smarter way to do it. Other ways of acquiring new customers via email marketing is to ask for third party database and do email marketing on those people, and then take their interest and then add those interested people in your database. Again, this is not a very effective way. Some other ways could be, doing on ground activation. For example, you would know that a lot of travel websites and hospitality brand have those on ground activation agents who will give you some kind of offer and will take your detail. That's another way of building, database of email and customers as such. Now you have got the database, but you will not start reaching to everyone with every offer that you have. You would like to segment. Why? Because not all the age group of people or people living in all the locations would be interested in your product. For example, if you're Zomato, people with North Indian basically North Indian food will be more popular in North India, right? So you would segment promotional offers based on location. Many a times you will promote products and offers basis seasonality, and again you will see that which part of the country is seeing that season, and you will segment the audience accordingly. Another segmentation is by age, because maybe a hip hop musical event will not be as exciting for older generation. So segmentation is another key part of email. Now you have understood a little more about email marketing, and now comes to crafting email. How do you craft exciting subject lines? A common question that I get asked. Now let's see some real life subject lines in action. See, emoji highlights a subject line and often people click on it. Here see the red rose really getting attention. And also notice that short and crisp and clear subject line is also very much that people love. You see, shorter subject lines also work very well. And calling out name, which means personalization, is another bit that you should take care for higher open read. Now let's see how to create a persuasive email. Before writing persuasive email, it is extremely important that you pay attention to who your audience is, what are their pain points, and how your business is solving for it. The key to writing good content or doing good marketing is to knowing the customer pain point. And not just that, knowing their needs and tailor your offering and services as per their needs. And as you would recall from my previous videos, personalization is key. Your email marketing or your marketing in general will not work if you carpet bomb your customer. You can't reach out to one size fit all strategy to your customer. Nidhi has a specific kind of liking and preferences. And if you reach out to me by understanding what I like, your strategy is going to work really well, as opposed to you reaching out to me with a generic offer. So, personalization just doesn't mean that you calling out my name and subject line and mail body, but it means that understanding at a psychological level who this customer is. For example, if I have booked chicken biryani from Zomato previously, then you reach out to me with offers on product that are spicy and flavorful and savory in nature. And specifically in email marketing, it is important to make a start opening. Actually, that's true for any form of content. Like, you would remember how this video started. This video started with an interesting story and it gripped your attention. And that's how it works out in content. You need to make a very compelling start so that people get hooked to read further. And then, of course, you need to solve a specific problem that user has. For example, in this case, you wanted to acquire email marketing knowledge. So I gave you exact pain point and then addressed your pain point, right? And then you need to end the email with a strong CTA. Actually, not just end the email. A lot of brands, you will find that they give CTA in the header and in the middle, in the end. Because in the long form email, if you're giving CTA enough number of times, then you improve opportunity to take action from the customer. Other things that you need to keep in mind is your email should be well designed. If it is a text-based email, then also you need to HTML design it. And if it is a visual email, then make sure that you have clutter breaking visuals in your email. And also make sure that your HTML is dark mode friendly so that people across devices, across settings are able to see it effectively. Let's see how this brand called Artment is using FOMO, don't miss out on Friday clearance sale, as a strategy to grab my attention and sell to me. One thing they are missing is they should have called out my name. They already have my name in their database. Now they have given a reason and justifying why they are giving sale, and also making evident that they will not give this sale without any logic, bringing in credibility to what they are saying. They have added a visual, and this is personalized because I did visit their website and checked out, spent some time on this particular artifact because I was liking it. So this is super personalized for me. They have multiple CTAs and they are very evidently like explicitly telling that flat 30% off website wide. So basically they have included the important information at the top. So while writing email, structure of the information is very important, and these are the products actually I visited. Oh, I am really glad that they are showcasing me products that I visited last time. And at the end, in the footer, they are promoting their social handles as a good practice, followed by where to reach out in case I have any trouble. And do note that it's always a very good practice to have unsubscribe button in the end of email. And now you have understood how to craft subject line, how to craft mail body. Now something about spam rules. When sending email, first rule is do not send it to people who have not subscribed to you or who have not given permission to you. If you are doing this on third party database, build context, right? Another thing is don't use overly abused words like sale, discount. I know in the previous example you did see sale, but then it was converted into image and was not getting tracked by ISPs. What is ISPs? Internet service providers. So 2 is do not use spam words. 3 is don't send long and heavy images, because images are heavy in bytes. So your image will range anywhere between say 100 KB to 1 MB, and in this case it can get stuck by ISPs, and it can also be considered as spam. And hence you will see a lot of people creating email or which are very visual in nature. They basically slice the image into multiple parts and then HTML code it. So it's extremely important that you know this fact, that if you send a long image without slicing and HTMLizing it, is very highly likely to go in spam. And last but not the least, do not forget to put unsubscribe button, otherwise people are going to mark you junk or spam instead of unsubscribing your list. So if you see a rise in unsubscribe, then one, you should investigate what in your strategy is not working, or you should think that good that these customers are unsubscribing me rather than marking me as a spammer. And now we are coming to numbers part. The very interesting part of email marketing is it's super measurable. You can measure email marketing right from how many people you are sending this email to, how many got the delivery of the email. So if you think that you are sending email to 1,000 people and all of them are going to get it, well, that's not true, because your delivery will be impacted based on what kind of email marketing service you're using, Netcore or MailChimp or HubSpot. Based on how effective your email solution provider is, your delivery will be impacted. And then out of people who got your email, how many opened it? What was total opens number versus what is unique open? For example, let's have a look at an actual dashboard. So how many emails? These are your campaign names, and then these are the total published campaigns, and these are the sends and delivered and bounce. How many not sent, how many unique opens, unique clicks, unsubscribe, and lastly, conversion and revenue. You can do end-to-end track. And in fact, if you're using advanced software, you can get into advanced analytics, which gives you information like what kind of browsers are being used to, open your email. What are the locations where your maximum email opens are happening? What kind of platforms? For example, is it a desktop? Is it an iPhone? All this information is really available in case of email marketing. You can see information at an aggregate level that all of your campaign are giving you how many opens, how many total clicks, and how many unsubscribe. You can also see opens versus clicks by month. So you can see that May and April is very good for this particular brand versus March and April is very good for this particular brand. However, May sees a dip and then June is again rising up. So yeah, basically you saw that email marketing has a very fun number oriented part to itself, which makes it very thrilling because you are able to measure everything that you are doing in email marketing, and you are also able to measure what your customer is doing when it comes to email marketing. So what are you waiting for? Start by setting up objective, start segmenting your database. In order to collect database, create lead magnets or some kind of offer bait to collect database, segment that database, and reach out to your audience with a very attractive subject line, persuasive body, and design it right. Take care of dark mode friendliness, measure it using SMART goals, and then improvise basis the insights that you receive from this data-driven marketing. So yeah, that's all for email marketing. If you have any specific queries, do comment and let me know. I make sure that I respond to all the queries. I have an entire playlist on email marketing, right from a dedicated video on subject writing to subject line writing to making persuasive emailers. Do check that out, and see you in the next video.